Crop spacing refers to the distance between plants in a row and between rows in a field or garden. Proper crop spacing is important for the healthy growth and development of plants, as well as for maximizing yields. There are several factors that can influence crop spacing, including the type of crop being grown, soil quality, climate, and available resources such as irrigation and fertilizer. Generally speaking, crops that require more space tend to have larger above-ground structures, such as leaves or fruit, while crops that require less space tend to have smaller structures. When determining crop spacing, it is important to consider both the plant's above-ground structure and its root system. For example, crops with deep root systems, such as tomatoes or carrots, may require more space between rows to allow for proper root development. Similarly, crops with larger above-ground structures, such as corn or pumpkins, may require more space between individual plants to avoid crowding. One way to determine proper crop spacing is to consult a planting guide or reference book for the specific crop being grown. These resources can provide information on recommended row spacing, plant spacing, and plant height. Another way to determine proper crop spacing is to use a trial and error approach, starting with a conservative spacing and adjusting as needed based on plant growth and development. Improper crop spacing can lead to several problems. For example, planting too close together can lead to competition for resources such as water and nutrients, which can result in decreased growth or lower yields. Additionally, crowded plants may be more susceptible to pests and diseases, as well as decreased air circulation and light penetration. In contrast, planting too far apart can result in wasted space and decreased efficiency, as well as increased weed growth and soil erosion. Overall, proper crop spacing is an important consideration for any grower, as it can have a significant impact on the health and productivity of plants. By taking into account plant structure, root development, and available resources, growers can determine the optimal spacing for their specific crop and growing environment.